Hi, it's Michelle Turner from Movement Lesson, and the following video is a video review that I'm doing. I have a private Facebook group. It's Movement Lesson for parents and practitioners. So whether you're a parent with concerns or you're a professional that you're continuing your learning to work with not only special needs kids but with everybody, gymnastics, athletes, I review videos for free but within a closed group. So you have to provide a video, and I'm going to give a review as to where I feel you need help with movement, vision, function. That's what I'm about. So here's the following video review. Please like or subscribe. That's how you keep updated on all my work. I have the largest library of working with the human body, and I would love your comments, but YouTube took them away because I'm a children's channel. So that's why I've moved a lot of my work over onto the Facebook group. I would love your participation, so I hope to see you in the group. Thanks, bye. Hi, it's Michelle from Movement Lesson, and one of the things is what I'm looking at is he's out of balance, sort of like when a tire is out of balance in a car. And I don't mean to sound, I'm just using visualization. I'm not being cruel or anything like that. But if you notice, you see all of these movements which look like dystonic. His head is really heavy, and so is his chest, especially with the eye surgeries and what he's doing with muscle structure. So visually, the biggest thing you've got to work on is two things. He does not sweep with his eyes, nor does he cross midline. So this is part of what you're getting here, right? Because that's the vision, right? So I'm doing this with my eyes versus this to this. So that's where you want to work visually. It's the first thing. Again, crossing the midline, all of those kind of things. It's easier for him to do over daddy's tummy, because when I'm on a tummy, and this is why I have the video down like this, right? See how it automatically just brings my head up? In this position, I can sweep much better. But if you notice too, again, he's not crossing midline. People think that the midline is here to here, but if you look at the eyes, right? The eyes are not crossing midline versus doing this to this. See again where my stability is? I'm not like all over the place. The next thing you've got to work on is his spine is not crossing midline. So when he's doing this and he's trying to do all this, the knees are coming up and stuff, but that section right here in his back is not crossing midline. So again, this is my crawl. It's not about getting the arms underneath, right? It's about getting all of that to synchronize. See the difference between, he wants to move and he's throwing everything he can at it, but even this, I go backwards, and it's very hard for me to keep my vision on task. So he's spine crawling over dad or something like that. Create that obstacle course. But I would really work on, again, that sweep of the vision, that crossing that midline, and the midline of the back would be the first things, again, where even when I'm here, see how I have midline crossing with my spine versus doing this. And this is where you're seeing, quote, the CP, but is it more structurally? Because he just can't move in certain ways. And so this is all he can do to muster up the movement. So midline in the back is the most, and really work on that vision. Again, see how I can come over here and look at you, where he would have to move here and just trying to see, because again, the lack of the convergence and that crossing that midline. So those would be my two main things, starting with this. Then we'll start working on, again, head too heavy, those kind of things, so his weight transfer is off. But again, weight transfer is much harder when you don't have it. It's not a headless. Pubic bone goes down. So it's like a seesaw, not a head lift. And so again, when he's climbing over somebody or a pillow, or if you're on a bolster, this is easier for him to just get started on those kind of things. Stabilizing again where he can go there, working on that teeter-totter for that head, and then we can do the whole body. I hope that helps. Thanks. Bye.